so unorganized. I think I brought in the wrong book. Hello all. I just did bring in the wrong book. Hello all and welcome to Wow Crochet Designs. My name is Mary, super unorganized now. Super unorganized. Can you just like wait 1 minute while I go and get a book? I hope everybody's well. Don't go away. I got the wrong book. Give me 1 moment. Coming, guys. I'm coming. So's Christmas. Hi, everyone. Excuse me. I brought the wrong book in. I hope everyone is well. Lucky there's not many people on. So unorganized today. I don't know what possessed me. I walked in and thought, oh my gosh, where is my book? I got the wrong book in. Hope everyone is well. Beautiful fluffy kittens in the house. Nifty's in the house. I'm here. Middle Earth, hi. Where is the ghost today? Thanks, Middle. Yeah, I'm already in dire need of a drink. So let's get our water running, guys. Our water running. Shall we say that? You know what I need? I need a tap right here. One of those. That makes that noise too. Pulls a face like that. Why is this so low? Let's bring it up a little. That's better. Hi, Middle. Whom have I missed? I said hello to Fluffy. I said hello to Nifty. Who else is there? You look great. Oh, thanks, Fluffs. It's the green. Pretty sure it's the green. Guys, I'm wearing the top that we made. Was it last year? Yes. Last year. Ta-da! The granny square top that we made last year. I think it was last year now. I can't remember. The weather was nice today and I thought instead of wearing so much, let's start dressing down. We're warming up here in Melbourne. Melbourne, Australia's warming up. All right, everyone pop your live chat or your all chat and not your top chat. If you want to see all chat, you need to pop live or all. Okay. Nifty. Hello, hello. I said hello, did I? I don't remember. I'm so behind. I'm tempted to not do stitch antics. I do that sometimes, Middle, when I'm behind. I don't do live antics. You know that already. Beautiful Anna's in the house. Hi, Anna. Hi, Anna. Lovely Laurie's in the house. Ta-da! Thank you for that reminder. Yes, Nifty. Mary, your hair looks really nice. You know why? Because I washed it in the morning. Usually before I pop on a live, I just wash it and it's still a bit wet, but now it's all dried up. Check it out. It's all dry. It's probably too dry now. Look at it. Oh, frizzy. You want to see it get frizzier? Just do that. How's that? Did that fluff it up? Live chats should be the default. Live chat. I know, right? But they put top chat. I don't do that. I've got no control on that one, actually. I'm so behind on so many things. I understand that, Esther. Usually around this time, I'm very much behind. And it's because we've usually done larger projects, like our tree skirt. We won't talk about that. We'll talk about that in a minute. I just finished one of the 4 Christmas gifts. You go, Middle. And everyone's saying hello. Everyone, let's grab a drink first. Cheers. All right. So I'm kind of up to date this week. What were we supposed to do? We were supposed to do what? Pet toy, napkin ring holder, and mistletoe. There was going to be a video vlog, pushing that till the week after now because the pet toy, I couldn't get a photo of it, so I uploaded the napkin ring holder first. Pet toy's going up tomorrow. It's all complete, and we're going to have a sneak peek at that too today. And we do have our napkin holder right there. Right there, gorgeous. That's the napkin itself. That's the other side or the buttoned side. So you can use either side. Now I had a upside down. Let's do it like that. I had a heart button, so I used the heart button. It's a little crooked now. There we go. I just straightened it up. So use the heart button, or you could actually just use that side. Turn it around. I'll just turn it around like so. And there you go. You could just use that side of it. So that is actually up and ready to go. That's done and dusted. So the pet toy will go up tomorrow, meaning we can get mistletoe out by Friday. Yay! She's so excited. I'm a little excited because, to be fair, the next project is the tree skirt, the Christmas tree skirt. And I've already started that, and that's going to take a while. It is a large project, as you know, but again, I might make mine to suit my sizing just to get me out of trouble so I can upload it for you. I could always add on more later, but just so that I can upload it for you guys, or maybe not, because I want to make sure all the colors are in it, but we'll see. Anyway, that's what's happening this week. Now let's go back. I have lost all that chat, as you do. I'm trying to get family Christmas gifts done. Do that, very important. Middle, Carmen. Hiya, Carmen. I stayed up to be here tonight. Oh, Carmen, big cyber hug for Carmen. Big cyber hug. Just to be here tonight. Good on you, Carmen. Linda, beautiful Linda's Crochet. Hi, hope you are well. And oh, Linda, yours was this one, wasn't it? The napkin ring holder. Linda, yours was this. These were the colours you chose. Oh, where is the... Oh, it's in the other room. The placemat. I'm so annoyed with myself. It's actually in the other room. Room. So there you go. All right. That's the napkin ring holder. Super unorganised today. Yeah, super unorganised. Yay, excited for my mistletoe. Yes, definitely coming up on Friday. Now, quick heads up, the mistletoe, I've made it very simple this year so that we can at least have one. If I was to go into fancifying it, if that's a word you can use, making it real fancy and looking overdone, that would take too long, and we don't have that time. Not right now. I want to make it as simple as possible. It'll be like three twigs like that, and there'll be little layers off those, and you can see it on Friday anyway. I'm not going to talk too much about what it actually looks like. So Carmen gave us the big kisses on the lips with three big red kisses. Thanks, Carmen. Thank you so much, Carmen. All right, so look, it's been very busy for me this week. I have to say there is footage of my cat playing with the pet toy that I've already created. I'm going to give you a sneak peek, just a little sneak peek. It looks something like, let's see if I can get it. And it's Tim Tam Tina. Oh, too much information. And it has a stick attached to it. But if you don't have a stick, just make the actual toy. Is it a little bit of amigurumi? Slightly, very slightly amigurumi, yeah? So just letting you know that that is complete and ready for tomorrow. The only thing is I need to rewatch it, just make sure there's no other edits that I need to pop in, add a bit of music, pop that little footage of my cat playing with the toy. It was so cute. She's so cute. When you see her, guys, you must watch that pet toy video tomorrow if you want to see the kitten. There's a lot of footage of her, a little bit in the beginning and a little bit at the end. That's plenty of footage. And kind of a little bit in the intro as well. So at the beginning, and then in the intro, and then at the end. So there's a little bit of footage everywhere with the cat. So different footage, you know, just for fun. So there you go, just for fun, as you do. What have I missed? What have I missed? What have I missed? Working like crazy person, so I won't be able to chat much. You keep working, Laurie. Work so much. We all have to work, don't we? I didn't realize how close it is to Christmas. I've been distracted putting up my trees. Yes, it is relatively close, which is why I want to get the tree skirt out next week. I want to have it complete by next week. Hence the word complete. I've only done the first set. I'm going to call them sets. And when you see them, like a transition set, if you will, but not exactly transitioning, yeah? And when you see them, you'll understand. Now, Beverly was the lovely lady who chose the colours. Very interesting. They look great together. She chose the 4 colours, red, green, white, and gold. The gold kind of looks a little too yellow for my liking in this particular pattern, it still looks good. Yeah. Great news, middle. Yes. Glad you're feeling better. Yes, yes, yes. Glad you're feeling back to normal almost. Yes, sounds intriguing. Yes, the tree skirt, the first set has been done. I've put down 3 sets, but I'm looking at the amount of rows, I'm going to call them both, with the first set, and it doesn't look like it's going to be big enough. So you may have to do yet again another set, but we'll see. I'll see how far I get from here until Friday of next week. I would like to upload before Friday, but it's big. I mean, the first set was easy to do because it was that small, right? The next set will be that big and then that big and so on. So it's going to be big. It depend. Look, if I struggle to make it big and I haven't got time to get it finished by next Friday, something comes up, stress happens, you get sick, the usual stuff. Things go wrong, right? Then I'll just make it for our small Christmas tree and pop it up here as a video vlog. I will actually set the Christmas tree up before uploading the video vlog, if worse comes to worse. But I'm not doing the video vlog till next week anyways. I think it could all marry up together. And then after that, we only have, once I do the Christmas tree skirt, I'll tell you what's left. The pet toy, which is tomorrow, the mistletoe, which is this Friday, and then you've got your tree skirt, and then these 3 projects here before Christmas. And I believe these are small projects. I could be wrong. Now, whilst we're working on the Christmas tree skirt, we may need another week, so we might do that very next tutorial right there. That one there. Number 10. Which way am I going? Oh, this way. Number 10, because I know what that is, and it's a small project that will take no longer than, I don't know, half an hour to create for me. Maybe. And then an hour to edit, maybe 2 hours, 3 even. And then it'll go up in the same day, that sort of thing. So I'll still have time to work on the Christmas tree skirt. So to be fair, you may see some of these 3 go up before the tree skirt, but I'm hoping to get the tree skirt up first by Friday of next week. The latest. That's what I want to do. And if worse comes to worse, I'll get part 1 up for you so you can start doing yours and get ready for the next step. I hope that makes sense. And I've lost all the chat, as you do. Oh, it's not too bad. I understand it when you're naughty and not me. Middle. Well, water times. That's lovely. Let's all have a drink. Cheers. Has anyone caught the 3 episodes of Game of Wool? No, I still haven't. You know what, Anna? My friends send me the link, and I still haven't watched it. Is it good, Anna? Is it all about knitting? Is there any crochet in it? I don't think there's any crochet in it, is there? Bet there's none. Self-imposed pressure. I know, right? Self-imposed pressure. I love that. That's interesting, Linda. I've never heard of that before, but thank you. I'm half done your advent pouches. Oh, good. Once that advent calendar's done, you can use that every year. And in actual fact, heads up, we're using that next year for our annual project. Get excited about that. It's going to be an interesting project next year yet again. You're going to love that one. Not that you don't love this one, but you're going to love that one. You are. Great news, Middle. Yes, Earth, yes. 3 episodes is all crochet, is it? Oh, Anna, I better watch it. I'll just get that link from my friend and just pop it up and off I go. And is it half-hour sessions, half hour or 1 hour? Because if it's half an hour, I can get them all done in an hour and a half while I'm doing the blanket. Not the blanket, the tree skirt. The tree skirt. Don't forget, we still have the blanket to do. She's starting to shake, guys. No, I'm not worried about it, to be fair, because the blanket's not due. When's the blanket due? When is that blanket due? Oh, they're 1 hour session. Next step is the 4th of December, which is a couple of weeks away anyway. Yeah, a couple of weeks, something like that. Week and a half maybe, I don't know. Anyway, I'm just doing 12 days, but it's taking longer than expected. I'm just doing 12 days, but it's taking longer than, oh, I see, 12 of them, yes. Well, that's all I've done here. No, I haven't. 3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah, that's all I've done there, 12. I had to think about it, but I should know, 12 projects of Christmas. Duh. To be fair, I did that one for the 12 months of the year for our project for next year and called it the 12 projects of Christmas for this year. So it has a dual purpose this year and next year. It's got a dual purpose, which is a reason why I didn't want to let's use the word fancify, fancify it with all the little tinsels and things like that. We can do that at the end of the year next year for next year's 12 projects of Christmas, if we decide to do that. I don't know if we're going to do that. That was a lot of work this year. We'll see. Next year could be something totally different. I'm doing actually pouches, not pockets like what you did. That's fine. You need to do what suits you, middle. That's what I say to people. There's no rules. This is the bonus with our craft. We can do whatever we want to suit us. Isn't it fantastic? Now I have to do something before we continue. I have to do something. Don't go away. Let me do this something before we continue. Oh, that fell. Excuse me. Talk amongst yourselves. Just keep talking. I have to do something real quick because I forgot to bring in the gear for what I was going to do. And I'm just winging it now. Don't you love it? I'm just winging it. And what am I winging it for? You wondering? Now, as you know, we have subscriber of the year at the end of the year. And I said for every live from now on, we're going to pop in 3 projects. And I have those 3 projects in the other room. Not 3 projects, 3 items. Not 3 projects. The other 3 items are in the other room and I forgot to bring them in. We'll keep them for Saturday and we'll do this for today. So the 3 items we're popping in subscriber of the year. Now, as you know, it's done on the 31st of December. So we have a few Saturdays and a few Wednesdays lives before then. I'm popping in these 3 that I just pulled out of nowhere on my shelf. 2 purples, 1 white, and if I'm correct, the purples will be the same dye lot. And I will tell you, they're 50 grams of cotton. Let me turn that around. Looking. Exactly the same dye lot. Perfect. So 2 purples, 1 white or cream. It's more white than cream. These 3 cottons, they are 8-ply DK weight, 3-weight cottons. They are Brighton Cotton Blend. I'm lying. Cotton blend, 50% cotton, 50% acrylic from our larger chain here at Spotlight in Australia. So if you win it overseas, you get some Aussie yarn. So that's pretty much what we're going to put in the basket today. Every live, I will pop 3 items in the basket. They won't always be wool. Keep that in mind. They won't always be wool, yeah, or cotton. There'll probably be other things you might find, like the last thing we put in, or I should say the first thing we put in, was this magazine on Saturday. It had 3 items in it, so I just put the whole magazine in. So far, that's what we have. All of these are going in a tub. So I'm going to leave them on the table for now because I didn't organise the tub and I don't want to lose them. So I'll leave them on the table and I'll pop them in a tub. So every live you see from now until a week before, maybe 3 or 4 days before I choose subscriber of the year, they will go in there every time we do a live. Okay, if we don't do a live because I'm unwell or something goes wrong, I'll just add another 3 into the next one, which will be 6. All right, so there will always be 3 items from now on in every live going into the subscriber of the year. If by any chance at the end of this year I realize it's not really that much and I have all of this, I'm happy to toss a few extra things in there, which I probably will do, as I usually do. Also, a very special thank you to those of you watching me in the background. I just saw a little notification up on my screen in the background. For those of you watching me in the background, but don't always chat on our live, I thank you very much for watching us here as well, because I know you're watching and I know that you, after the live, do send me the occasional private message saying, wait a minute, you didn't mention this and you didn't, and you correct me. And I love it. It's okay. I like that. All right. For everybody else, thank you for being here, as you do. Okay. And we've decided to do ornaments in each pouch. That's great, Middle. Pretty colors, of course. I love purple. Yes, you do. Very nice, says Linda's Crochet Channel. Anna says very pretty, calm and pretty colors. Fluffy says Tim Tams. You know Tim Tams always go in the bag or the basket or whatever the delivery is. How do you get those notifications, Mary? Actually, the reason I'm getting the notifications is because I'm using my phone. Okay, so every message, whether it's a phone call, whether it's a message, it comes up on my screen. So if you're using your camera, you don't get them, but I'm using the phone. And so the phone tells me that someone from Facebook or Instagram has actually liked my post, showing me that they're actually on the video at the moment. So I know that. And sometimes I see the message come up, watching, but won't join the chat. But don't join the chat. Some people leave unusual messages like that, but that's okay, because not everyone, some people are shy. Not everyone likes to sit there and say, I'm here. Not everyone likes to do that. I do. I love to do it. But not everyone likes to do it. And Fluffy says, water time. Let's have some water. Cheers. It just depends, Middle, if those background people are actually background there watching you. Not everyone, this is a new thing I've noticed. When I say that, it's probably because I've been saying, for those of you who watch me in the background, I thank you very much. And sometimes they send me private messages afterwards, and sometimes I answer straight away. Sometimes I take 4 days. And I apologize to you, for those of you waiting, but sometimes I take a week. Maybe 2. But they say, look, I was watching and I did like the idea of this that you said on the live, but I'm not sure if I want to do that or if I should do this. Shall I change the colors? So I don't mind when people send me messages. If I have time, I answer them straight away. Otherwise, they stay in limbo, and I'll answer them when I get a chance. If it's only a quote to say I'm watching and I love the video or I love the live or whatever, sometimes I just pop a thumbs up on their private message to let them know that I've watched the video. Let's say that again. I've watched their message, I've read their message, and I've appreciated what they said. So there we go. All right. That's interesting. Learn something new. Yes. I love saying hi. I'm here. I know you do, Laurie. I love it. Laurie, you sound like, what can I say? Oh, you sound like the US version of me. I've watched you. You're like the US version of me. You're just like me. You're bubbly, bouncy US version. Beautiful Yvonne is in the house. Hi, Yvonne. Hey, Yvonne, I do hope you're doing our annual project, the blanket. Yay. That's fantastic. A compliment. That's a fantastic compliment. No, we kind of, when I say the US version, I mean we're very similar in the way we run things. I think you've got a bit more on your channel than I have. You tend to go into books and magazines and you do things like you talk about other things as well, whereas I just do tutorials, lives. That's it. Occasionally I do a video vlog, and it's only to talk about tutorials and lives. Sometimes I do other videos, the silly ones, and there's more coming. Oh, by the way, I wanted to introduce something interesting. I'm going to spend the next few lives asking you this. Okay, so I want to do a silly video, an interview with me, right? An interview with myself, as I like to call it, interview with myself. Now, I was going to write my own questions, and that's okay, because I write some silly questions and I pop in silly answers, right? But I thought if you guys had any questions you wanted to ask me that I'm not going to answer now about crochet, my past, the future, all crochet related though. Don't ask me about my toenails or my fingernails. Don't ask me about my ears or my eyes. It has to be crochet related. My toenails. Oh, hell, there's a plot now. So if you have any questions, you can either send them to me private messaging, or you can pop them here on our live, or you can pop them on a comment section down below. I will transfer the question into the silly video that I'm doing for you guys just for fun. And that's something I'm doing in the background. So if you have any silly questions you want to ask me about crochet or whatever, I will actually, it doesn't have to be silly. It can be a good question. It can be an interesting one. It can be a very well thought of one. We like those ones. And it can be an absolute silly one. Do you crochet while you're asleep? Like, you know, things like that. Oh, that's a good question, actually. Oh, I'm sleeping. Maybe. I probably do. No, I don't. Yes, I'm all over the place. That's all good, Laurie. And everyone I missed while I was here. Yes. What was your first crochet project that you completed, and how long did it take? I'm not going to answer now. I'm going to add that to the questions. How's that, Middle? That's a good question, by the way, Middle. Oof. Because who can remember? But I will take it. I have to write the whole thing out. Maybe I can just read it out loud and rewatch. I don't want to. And rewatch the live later. I don't want to. No, let's do it. Let's write it down. Everybody, just talk amongst yourselves. What was your first? That's a big question, Middle. Make them smaller. No, it's not. It's okay. I love it. Crochet project. It's a little hard to answer that because I've been crocheting since I was, you know, that small, maybe not that small, that you completed, and how long did it take? That you completed. Completed. And how long did it take? Do you want me to say, answer what was my first crochet project for on the channel, or in general? Because in general would mean I'd go right back till I was 9 years old, which is only 20 years ago now. I'm so naughty. Okay. It would be easier if you just said on the channel. Sorry, I haven't been here on for a while. That's all right, Yvonne. All good. Have you crocheted in the shower? I'm not going to answer that until the actual video now, because I'm going to go and try it. I love it. Have you? Oh, look, I can't even write. My writing is off the page. It goes like that. Have you crochet? Thanks, Middle. I'm going to start crying in the shower. I love it. I love it. Oh, that Middle, that just made my day. Look at the eyes. They're tearing up. That's a fun question, Middle. My dad hasn't been well, but he's okay now. Oh, all good, Middle. Yvonne, we hope he's well. That's good. Any more fun questions? Or have you crocheted in the bathroom? Or have you crocheted in the bathroom? It depends on what you mean by bathroom. I'm so naughty. Oh my gosh. What's your favorite yarn weight? Fantastic question, Linda. Linda's crochet channel. Oh my gosh. Middle, you got me crying. Look at my face. It's got me. I'm laughing too much. Linda's crochet channel. Thanks, Linda. What's your favorite yarn weight? Okay. Oh, that's interesting. I'm not going to answer now. These are all for the fun video, yeah? An interview with me, it's going to be called. Could be called an interview with Wow Crochet Designs. We could call it that. What's your favorite yarn weight? I can't keep a straight face now, Middle. On the channel for the first question. Okay, thanks, honey. That's what it's better on the channel, because I can't remember way back from when I was 9. No, I tell a lie. I can remember way back. There was one project that I completed and I was very excited about. But I think we'll talk about the channel. That's better, yeah? On the channel, yes. What have you crocheted that you are most proud of? Ooh, nifty. Ooh, I like that one. That's a classic, that one. What have you... I should just rewatch the video. It's taken me long to write them out. Crocheted. Taking me too long to write them out. This is where I wish I had shorthand, you know, the old-fashioned shorthand, that you are most proud of. At least I can actually read this. My handwriting gets so messy when I write fast. Thank you, Nifty. Oh, I didn't spell your name right. I spelled your name Nift. I think I broke, Mary. You did, Middle. I'm broken. All broken. That's what we say here. I'm all broken. What is your favourite hook size? Thanks, Nifty. You've got some great ones there, hun. Is your fave... I'm going to shorten everything now. Hook size. Not everything, just the main questions. All right, so what's the favourite hook size? Weirdest places you've crocheted? I love that, Linda. I love that. Love it. Weirdest places you've crocheted? Sure. Great one, that one. And there are some. There are a few, actually. All right. I love that. Mary, you're giving me an idea for my channel. Yeah, you go for it, Middle. How many projects do you have on the go right now, Middle? If I answered that question, you would just faint. Middle says, questions. How many projects, I'm shortening this, on the go right now? Hands are getting tired. Yvonne, she says, who taught you to crochet? Now, I mentioned this in the past, which is a reason why I'm on YouTube. So we won't, nothing to do with a YouTuber, but in general, the reason why I'm on YouTube. But there you go. I will answer that. Who taught? Thank you. Oh, gosh. Who tag it to you, I wrote. I'm doing well because I'm rushing it. Who taught you to crochet? What do you like to crochet the most, i.e. hats, blankets, pillows? Gotcha. Who says that? Nifty. Love that question. Nifty. By the way, for those of you watching in the background, if you want to ask me a question but you're too shy to type it here, you can send me a private message at Instagram or Facebook, Wow Crochet Designs, Instagram or Facebook, or even via our website if you wanted to. You can send a message through there. So there are many ways you can get the questions to me. Don't care how they come, as long as you're happy to send them to me. I'll tell you what the cutoff date will be. Okay, this will be the next week and a half, 2 weeks max, I think. I think a week and a half, 2 weeks, yeah? We can pop it up just before Christmas. Or maybe even earlier, we'll see. What do you like to crochet the most? I've got a whole page, only because I'm leaving spaces in between. As if I'm going to answer them on the book. No. I might. I've left spaces there for them. I might. All right. So, biggest yarn purchase, Nil. That's a good one, Linda. Biggest, what was Linda? Oh, Linda, I like that one. I have to think about it. Oh, I know what it was. Oh, a big slap on my wrist because I accidentally purchased double the amounts I should have. It cost me a fortune. We will talk about that on the video. Linda's crochet channel. I've got to be careful because there's two of you. I keep forgetting. Biggest yarn purchase. That's right. I couldn't remember what you said exactly. Oh my gosh. Have you stopped in the middle of an activity just so you can crochet? Oh, wow. Middle. Asking all the nitty-gritty questions. That's funny. Yes. I shouldn't answer that. Don't you love it? In the middle. I'm trying to shorten as best I can, guys. Otherwise, you're sitting there staring at my head while I'm writing. Just to crochet. Interesting question. Beetle, you've got some crazy questions. They're great, though. I love them. I think I remember who taught you. Nifty, you've been around a long time. I'm pretty sure you do. What's your least favorite project you've crocheted that you never want to do again? Oh, middle. Naughty question. That's going to get me into trouble as well. That one's going to get me into trouble, isn't it? Oh, that's going to get me into trouble. A lot of people, they're totally opposite. When I say this, they say, seriously, what's wrong with you? Well, I'm going to give you that answer, not today. You crocheted. What was the rest of it? You never want to do again. There's actually a few, to be fair, but there's one most. Never again. Yep. Next question. What do you like least when you're crocheting? Sewing in ends, yarn splitting, frogging. That's a good one. Nifty. We've got some fantastic questions here today. Do you like least? What was it? Sewing in ends, yarn splitting, frogging, etc. Ends, yarn splitting, frogging, etc. Okay, these are really good questions. And I'm thinking about them as we speak, thinking, what do I like least? I have to really think about it. But I think I know which one out of those three, let alone anything else I might have. Have you taught anyone to crochet? Probably thousands. 28,900 people, I think. I'm sorry. I thought I'd pop that in. I'm so naughty. You mean one-on-one, Linda? Yes. And I'll talk about that person on the answer. Well, there's more than that one, but that's one that was, really into it. Have you taught? I think you meant one-on-one, yeah? If you meant in general, then 28,900. Don't you love it? She's so naughty. Anyone? It's going to take me forever, guys. Maybe I should just read them out and rewatch. What do you reckon? It's taking forever. You guys have got some great questions, though. I love it. What is your favourite stitch? Nifty. Yes, that's a good one. Funnily enough, it's changed a lot. Every year I say, oh, this is my favourite stitch. And then I go back and watch a video and say, why did I say it was that one when this is? So it does change, yes. Oh, what am I answering now for? Naughty girl. What I didn't tell you, though, is your favourite stitch. You know what I will do? I'll give you my favourite stitch growing up and my favourite stitch as an adult. That's a good one. That's a good question, a good answer to your question. Yep, I want to know everything, says Middle. Oh my gosh, I'm in trouble. Oh, Carmen, we'll see you soon, darling. You take care. Don't forget to keep your eyes peeled for the pet toy tomorrow and mistletoe on Friday. Very exciting. All right. One-on-one, not on YouTube. One-on-one. One-on-one. Well, I haven't taught a lot of people in general. What I've done is shown people how to make something and they've gone away and made that one thing, if that's what you mean. Yeah, I mean, I've showed them how to make that stitch. I hope that makes sense. And I've shown them how to make certain patterns. Yeah, I get you. It's okay. I can fix that. What crochet channels do you like to watch? Well, I've done a top 10 crochet channels on YouTube. I've done that. Yes. And everybody knows my top, but I don't want to say it out loud, but I will talk about it that's a question and answer for your question on the video. Nifty says, what? To be fair, lately I haven't been able to watch anything. To be fair. But there were the other people on my top 10, and I will pop my most favorite one, yeah? Channels you like to watch. Half the times I'm not even watching them. I'm just listening to them in the background because I don't really need to do anything. I just like to hear what they have to say. Have you ever thought of opening a yarn and craft store? Oh, who says that? Anna. Anna. What a question. That was a question that was answered on my live once. But if no one knows, I'll answer it again. Have you, not my live, I think it was a video vlog that I talked about it. And anyway, we can do that. Have you ever thought of opening yarn craft store? We know you love red. What other color is your favorite? Thank you, Middle. Fave color other than red? Thanks, Middle. Thanks for remembering red is. All right. How many crochet hooks do you own? I can't answer that. You know better than I do that it'll take me weeks to find them all. Nifty. That's a good question. Now you've got me thinking. I'll answer the ones that I know where most of them are, except for the ones under the couch or behind the fridge. I love it. So how many crochet hooks do you... Actually, I probably should answer how many brands of crochet hook. That's a good one. I'll add that to it. I'll add that to your question, actually. Do you own? Sure. Gazillion, quadrillion, chameleon. Yes, we've done that. I can answer that for myself, lol, but I won't. Good on you, Middle. I know you can, but don't do it. I remember that chat. Thanks, Fluffy. What at time says Fluff? Thanks, because my hand's sore. Look at it. I'm writing everything out. Cheers. Don't stress if you can't think of questions now, because I'm going to be asking this again in the future. I would like to know if you have a favorite hook. All right, Nifty, I'll add that to your question. And what is your favorite hook? A lot of people already know, but I will answer that too. The question about the yarn and the craft store, I could answer that, but I won't. Thank you, darling. Thank you, Miss Middle. Lovely Middle. But this is something that you could do on your channel too, Middle, like you said. You could do something like this, the same as this, something a little different than this, whatever suits you. But you could answer, do things like this for your channel. These are the odd things I like to do around Christmas time, give my hand a rest, and give everybody a rest as well from putting up with me going, now I'll do 2 double crochets here and 1 single there and chain this and chain that. And hook, but we be quiet. It's hard though, isn't it, Fluffs? Isn't it, hun? But you know what? As you guys know, because you are regulars, there are some newbies on the channel that don't know. And they also don't know that some of the silly things and the silly antics I do in those funny videos. But this will be kind of serious, or maybe I should do a serious one and a funny one, because I've got a whole lot of silly, funny questions that I'd like to ask myself, that I have asked myself and thought, what a silly question to ask. I wonder if they've thought of it. One of them's here. One of them's on the list. I might have to do that since I'm planning on not doing tutorials at the end of December. Look, towards the end of the year, a lot of people aren't wanting to sit down and crochet, but they're wanting to watch something fun just to relax and take a load off as you do. But yeah, I would do something that's just going to take their minds off everyday, boring, mundane life. What kind of stitch markers do you use? Nifty, some great questions you're asking. Well, everybody is asking great questions. I love it. Well, see, that was the idea, to get your ideas and find out what it is you want to ask me. And you can ask me anything, like Beetle did before. I did say it was going to be a bit silly, so we'll add the silly ones in. That's hilarious. You're so funny, Middle. Oh, I spelt do you do you use? Do you? Yes, the ones that broke her. I know. Look, it's all a lot of fun. It's something different, and like I said, it just breaks the monotony in everyday life. And some people, they're at home and they're on their own, and it's probably a good time for them to just sit there and laugh at my expense, and I don't mind. I truly don't mind, because we work all year round, and sometimes it's all the time, and sometimes it's good to take a break. I was on the phone, Middle. What did you do? She's very naughty. Middle's very naughty. Just about Middle, get in the corner. She's all right. She asked the fun questions. That's all. She asked some funny questions. That's hilarious. Look, I'm still laughing over it, Middle. All I can think of is, how am I going to answer that? How am I going to answer those questions? But that's okay. That's what it's all about. It's all about being, letting your guard down, being a little silly. Look, you will find mostly serious questions on there. Some of the questions you've asked me here, they're really quite interesting questions, and I don't think anybody would ask those questions. I never would give them an answer either, to be fair. Middle, put yourself in the corner. Middle usually sits on my left-hand side. She's my lefty. She sits right there. But, I think I might have to toss her in the corner for that question. With the two questions. There was two of them, wasn't there? There was. Oh, I was like, have you stopped? No, not that one. That was not a bad question. Here it is. Ready? They are. What was your... No, that's easy. That's a good one. Have you crocheted in the shower? Have you crocheted in the bathroom? Naughty Middle. Oh, was there another one? I think that was it. That was it. Those are the two naughty ones. Don't you love it? Hilarious. Hilarious. What? All right. So, we're just having on again. Not really. She did say to us, I did. And the idea is to have a little bit of fun. Look, to answer some serious questions is great, but also to have a little bit of fun with it as well. Some of the things I find on the table. Also to have a little bit of fun with it as well. Just, to relax a little bit and take a break. And you will see me do some silly things on the video as well, because that's what I do. That's what I do, guys, to break the monotony of the everyday, mundane, boring lives. Mary has time to waste hasn't time to waste like me, like that in the Thunderbolt. Every time I heard that, that's so funny. I never heard that. And Fluffy, after I heard you say the word Thunderbox, I had to question it with people that I knew, and everybody said, yeah, we've heard of it. I said, I've never heard of it. And to be fair, not long after it, I was watching a TV movie or a show or something, and it came up in one of the movies. I went, I never heard that before. And now all of a sudden I've heard it twice in 1 week. That was funny. Yes, that was funny. No, I don't have time to do that there. Have you gotten quizzical looks when you crochet? Yes. I mean, I'm not going to answer that question. I'm going to wait until the video. And it depends on where I'm crocheting at the time. Quiz. That's a really good question. Another one. You've got some great questions, guys. You really have. Looks when crocheting. Yes. I had to write that really fast. Water time. Do people mistake crochet for arching? Do you know how many times they say, what are you chewing? And I go, you're dead. Cheers. All right. Who said that about the was that you, whiskey whiskers? I was going to talk to my cat. Was that you, Middle? You're like my cat, Middle. Yes. Have you, what was it again? Do people mistake crochet with chewing? They sure do. All the time. I hate the people that say, why are you doing all that chewing for? You should be hanging around with us. And I'll say, look, if you think I'm chewing, then you're wrong. And I am hanging around with you, except I'm crocheting. That's terrible. It's terrible. Do people mistaken crochet with chewing? I'll use the right word when I say it. No, my luck, I'll actually ask the question like that and people get confused. Have you ever met a fan, Nifty? Great question. You mean a crochet fan or any type of fan? Either way, it doesn't matter. Great questions, guys. Great questions. I get that all the time. Yes, I know. A fan of your channel. Yes. No, I know what you mean, but of your channel. Yeah, okay. Thank you for that. And Fluffy says, water time, cheers. All right. Oh, whoa, that went a bit slow there. Nifty, got some amazing questions, Nifty. Speaking of fans, have you ever crocheted in front of the fan that blow cool air around? Interesting question. All right. Interesting question. I've done lives with the fan on, you know that. I'll just say in front of fan. And then I'll know what I mean. Oh, turned on. We know it's going to be turned on. What are you doing in front of a fan that's not turned on? Just staring at it, yeah? What is the highest number of skeins you have bought at once? I think it's the same as the other question. The highest number, the amount of yarn. Like what you mean by 1,000 grams or 2,000 grams or 3,000 grams? It's pretty much the same as the other question. Actually, Nifty, I think you asked that other question. How much? Was it you who said that? How much? I'll just write it up anyway, just so I know. When I find out the other question, I'll see if it's the same one as your question, but same as you, I'll just put them together. What was the question? All right. What is the highest number of skeins you have bought at once? Bought at once. It may not be the same. There's another one that's different. Yes, may not be the same. Do you block your works? Linda's Crochet channel. Do you block? Oh. You know what page I just came across? The original Christmas page with all the lists that you guys gave me. So remember I said I was going to go about, 5 or 6 pages in because I knew that it would come up around Christmas time, and it is. And if I didn't do this job that I'm doing now, which is about 3 pages worth, then they're 3 pages because I've left space for the answer, yeah? Answers. Then we wouldn't come up to it until Christmas. So there you go. Skippy's in the house. Do you block your works? We've got that. Have you had to chase balls of yarn around while crocheting? Oh, Middle. You got to get into comedy, hun. You're asking some funny questions today. Oh, hilarious, Middle. That's hilarious. You're going to break me to. You've already broken me once around while crocheting. Crocheting. I spelled crocheting wrong. Who does that? I wrote crocheting. Oh, it's funny. Fluffy Kitten says Skippy's in the house. I know, right? Anna says, I'm a big fan of Mary, and the first time we met face to face was in the was in the toilets at Bendigo. That was hilarious. Well, there was a big line. That was a big line that day, Anna. Oh, that was funny as. Oh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious, Anna. I'm not even trying to be funny. I know, that's great. This is not a crochet question, but is Whiskey a girl or boy? Whiskey Whiskers is a girl, and she's so cute. She's so cute. And guess what I've decided to do? The very next video vlog, I have decided to do that in there, and I'm going to do it in there when she is awake. And we're going to see her on the video vlog. Yeah, big line. It says, Anna, you missed Fluff's question. Oh, did I? Let's go back to Fluff's. Where did I miss Fluff's question? Oh, have you ever not wanted to crochet? Do away with it. Ooh, Fluffy. That's not a question to ask me. Fluffs, what are you doing, love? Have you ever not wanted? What a question. Oh, that's hilarious. Wow, that's going to get me into trouble. I think it's going to get me into trouble. Do away with it. I'm even going to put that in. Oh, what a subject. Oof, oof. Don't ask me that, Fluffy. Days of our lives. Yes. Similar question. What is the longest you have gone without crocheting? Who asked that one? Nifty. What is... This is going to be a long video. I might have to do parts 1 and 2. The longest... no, I think I'll be right. You have gone without crocheting, and I will give you the reason why when I answer that question. There is a long time in between. There's a massive stint, and there was a reason why. So there we go. Okay, these are all great questions, and don't worry, I'm still going to ask this question again in the next couple of lives. And I will do the video on separate days. So I'll answer each of the questions when I get time to answer them. I won't just sit there and spend an hour answering all the questions at one time, because it will take time to get all those answers out, I'm sure. If I can shorten it down to 15, 20 minutes, just so that you can laugh at my expense as you do, then I will. But if it goes longer than that, I'll do 2 separate videos just for one, interview with Mary part 1, interview with Mary part 2. Well, part 1 can be the serious questions, part 2 can be the silly, or vice versa. Yeah, we can do it like that, whichever suits everyone. And yeah. All right, water time, says Fluffs. Cheers. All right, now I need all of you to come on my lives and give me questions. You know what? You can use some of these questions that you've seen here and ask yourself those questions and do that video for yourself. What is your favorite place to buy yarn? Where you mean where? The what company? Is that what you mean? Who said that? Is that Nifty? Linda's Crochet Channel. Linda, can you ask me that another way? Is it what What is your favourite place to buy yarn? Yes, where? The company you mean, yeah? You know what? Things are changing with me and yarn. And I'll tell you why, because where I do like to buy, usually they don't always have what I need. Sometimes I have to get it in other places. So I do have a few different favourite places to buy yarn. Yeah. Where is your favourite place? Thank you. you even adjusted that for me. Thank you. Where? I got you. Thank you. You adjusted it for me, which is good. I'll have them ready for you tomorrow, Middle. Are you sure you won't be mad at me? Middle, she might ask you questions you really don't want to answer. And that's another thing, guys. If it's a question that I don't want to answer, I won't. But so far, all these questions I want to answer, so that's good. Why would I be mad at you? Depends on the questions, Middle. You're always mad at me. Oh, poor Fluffy. Oh, Fluffy needs a cyber hug. Here we go. Big cuddles for Fluffs. Big cuddle for Fluff. Everyone, cheers. All right. So moving right along, guys, getting back to everything. You can keep asking me questions if you like, but I just want to go back to where we are right now. Remember, guys, we will be doing our pet toy, which is right. Oh, way too much. Pet toy. We will be doing we've done our napkin ring holder this week already. So pet toy and mistletoe this week. And then next week, we're starting our tree skirt. I did say the week after, but if I can get most of it done by Friday of next week, then we can start it Friday next week. Skippy's in the house. We'll see. And I will keep you all informed. I'll know by Saturday because I'll be recording my mistletoe tomorrow. Oh, Tweety bird. Tweet. She's so naughty. I'll know by next week. No, I'll know by this Saturday whether we're going to start our tree skirt. I believe we will start the tree skirt by next Friday. Not this Friday, the Friday after, but don't quote me on it. I'm just saying I believe we might start it. And if worse comes to worse, we can always do part one because, to be fair, if I have to say, and to be honest with you, part one is actually complete. And when I say part one, if it's not a big video, I'm going to say, right, I'm just going to keep it as one video and put it all out once. But if worse comes to worse and I can't get it done by next Friday, the whole skirt, then I will put it down as being a part one and a part two. So you guys can get started creating yours. But it looks like I'm a quarter of the way through it so far. And I've only just started. But I suppose it's easy to say you're a quarter of the way through it when it's the first part of the tree skirt. So it's a smaller part. The next quarter is a larger part. And the next quarter is a bigger part, and so on and so on. So I would say I'm a quarter of the way through it, but not, because it's only a very small part, yeah? What is your favourite wild animal in Australia? Yep, I know it's not crochet related, but I'm curious. Well, I did say crochet related, but I'll put it down. Middle. You mean what is my favourite crochet animal to crochet for? Crochet animal. My favourite animal to crochet for? But that's okay, I can answer that. Wild animal, you said, didn't you? I do have a favourite one here in Australia. Actually, I do have one. Yeah, I do have one. I need to make 6 tree skirts. I was gifted 2 more trees. Ooh, fluffs. These are big tree skirts, hun. They do take. To be fair, the tree skirt that I'm making is a solid stitch. It's basic. Don't be scared. It's very basic, but it's solid. It'll take longer to make. So if you want to make something that's a little gappy, you may have to look somewhere else. I made one with no gaps in it, yeah. I have a few favourite wild Australian animals. Yes, I have a few, but there's one main, yes. There is one main. I think my main one is the same as most people here in Australia. And there's reasoning behind that one too. So there you go. All right. So on Saturday, once again, we will have 3 more items to pop in Subscriber of the Year. I have narrowed it down to 2 people, and one of them, no, actually, both of them are not in Australia. What? They're in different countries, but they're not in Australia. What is going on? So if you're from Australia, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, that's not true, because I still have that extra third one that I still want to keep in the midst as well. And that person is from Australia. So I have 1 from Australia and 2 from 2 different countries. So there's 3 of them, really. There is 3 of them, actually, not 2. It's the one from Australia is someone that does a lot of stuff with us, but there's one person that's really ticking the boxes this year, and she's not from Australia, and she's a woman. Well, you know she's a woman because a lot of the fellas, they come in occasionally, and I don't hear from them any other time. So it is a woman, yes. Very exciting. You are so generous, Mary. Not always, Anna. Am I funny? Am I, Linda? Thanks, Linda. But yeah, it's something that this year, I'm not going to put the names in the hat and say, right, I've got these 3 people. No, I'm just going to choose this year because all 3 of them are great, but I know one does more in one section, one does more in the other, and one does more in the other. So it's really interesting, and it just depends on the circumstance of the person I choose as well. Look, there are many reasons why I choose people, okay? And it's not just what you see on a live or what you see on the channel or what you see on Facebook or what you see on Instagram. There might be other reasons. England, I'm guessing, of one special lady. Look, there are 3. There are 3. Yes, there are 3. Now, let's talk about where I've gone so far. Suzanne from the US, Liz from Australia, Karen from Australia, Jody from Ireland, Green Butterfly from Australia, and Ashley from Australia. So not just Australia. You've got your Ireland and your US in there as well. So it could be that lovely lady from overseas there or overseas there, and there could be one down here in Australia. You know, to be fair, I'd like to be able to split the surprise, but it is called Subscriber of the Year. Like, I'd like to be able to give all 3 of them something, but being the fact that it's Subscriber of the Year, you want just that one person to be the Subscriber of the Year. Otherwise, it'd be called Subscribers of the Year, and we don't want to do that because it'll get out of control, right? If I had to do that, it's like 28,000 of you. Who would I choose? But Subscriber of the Year is just something totally different, something I introduced in 2019. I had to look back at that. And to be fair, I've been here since 2017, but I didn't really do anything until early of 2018. So really, I could have introduced it that year, but didn't think about it until the year later. So 2019 until now. So we've got heaps that we've done. And as of early December this year, everyone on that list will start getting free patterns that are paid patterns on the website, because first week of December or second week of December, they're all going up one by one. Now they will go up weekly. They won't go up all at once. They might go up 2 in a week, depending on people have been waiting for. Some of them, they've been waiting a long time for some. So you may see 2 go up in December and then weekly after that. There's 2 main ones that everybody's been asking me for. And one's the V-stitch beanie and one is the Groovy Threads cardigan. Now, everybody's been asking me for that. And also the ONJ top, the Olivia Newton-John top, that one else. Those are the 3 items that people have been asking me for. I also have a blanket that's going up there. There's a lot going up on the website, but these are going to be a weekly thing. I just started in 2023, but only got serious about my channel in January of this year. And that's the thing, Laurie. I don't know about you, but when I started, I only knew how to crochet. Okay, I didn't know how to edit. I didn't know how to add any music. I didn't know how to actually video, really, if you think about it. I mean, you can put it up like this and just video like that, but I didn't know how to set up stands. I didn't know anything about what I was doing, to be fair. All I knew is how to crochet, and I could do that blindfolded, really. Water time, says Fluffs. Cheers. All right. The other thing I didn't know how to do was sit in front of a camera. Like, I'm better looking down and talking down at you. Well, not down at you, but you know what I mean. Talking down at the project, showing you how to do something this way. Not so much a face on. In fact, I had a friend keep saying to me, Mary, you have got to get on doing lives. Oh, I don't want to do lives. Well, they'll see my face. I don't want to do video vlogs. They'll see my face. That's what I kept saying. And she kept saying that's what they want to do. They want to see the person behind the crochet. They want to see that person. I said, but I don't want to. I remember this conversation, and it didn't just go on that one time with her. That conversation went on and off for a few weeks or even a couple of months, even from memory. And I could not sit in front of the camera. And the first time I sat in front of the camera was a video vlog. And I heard myself talking I talk fast naturally, yeah? But I heard myself talking so fast during the video vlog that I deleted it and started again. I wished I'd saved it, because then you could have seen, I could have given you a look back at how uncomfortable I was in front of the camera. Now I don't, and I think the thing I did was not think of the camera as millions and millions of people watching. Just think of it as a little rectangle thing staring at you. And that's the only way I managed to sit in front of a camera, was that way. Very interesting, yeah? Too much information. All right. My first video was definitely filmed the wrong direction, and I didn't know how to edit. That's hilarious, Laurie. I've done some silly mistakes. You on tomorrow's video, middle, yes. Should be yes, yes, yes. I could never do a channel. Who's saying that? I could never do a channel. I don't know how you do it. Thank you all. Look, the only difficult part is the lives. To me, this is what I think, is the lives and video vlogs, seeing my face. The rest is easy. Crocheting is easy. No, the rest is not easy. Editing is like pull my hair out kind of thing. Tell you what, though, someone gives me a movie and says, Mary, edit this for me, I will do it. I can go and get a job as an editor in the television industry and edit their movies. I'll try and be on your channel. And you know what, Laurie, there was this one time I pressed record for a blanket, and I did a few rounds, that is, because it was a round blanket, and I pressed stop, and then I pressed record on the next round, and then I pressed stop. These rounds took so long, and in between I was doing that. And what I was doing, and are you ready for this? Pressing stop when I was showing you how to do the things, and pressing record when I was walking around the kitchen getting a drink of water, talking to the family members that were home on the day, discussing. One stage I was discussing the spider that we had. We had a spider called Stanley, and we were talking about it. Then I came back and pressed record, started recording again, which I wasn't recording. So I finished this blanket that day getting so excited that I'd spent the whole day recording, and I recorded the opposite to what I was supposed to be recording. So none of it was what I was doing. It was what I wasn't doing that was recording. And there was half hours. And the only reason I think it was 3/4 through the day, I thought, gee, that's a lot of recording. My phone, no, I didn't say that. I said, my phone is really overheated. What's going on? And it's because I was using the camera for half hour on end in between rounds and rows and things. And that was one of the biggest mistakes I made, because I had to make a small version so that I can actually re-record it properly, which took me longer and another day. So there you go. Also, my first video was filmed moments after my cat had caught a mouse. I was not quite recovered from it. That's hilarious, Laurie. No, it's not funny. I'll try my best. Yes, everyone's talking about it. I just do videos and shorts for fun. I've not done a live yet. Linda, I've got to check out your channel. I did say I was going to check it out, didn't I? Let me write that in green to remind me. I think I watched one or two and then stopped watching because I didn't get time at the time. Linda's Crochet channel. Oh, that's right. And I was supposed to do a shout out on one of my video vlogs. I'm going to put this here. As long as you've got enough footage for me. If it's only like 4 videos, it's hard for me to do a shout out on that because that's not showing anyone anything. But if you've got quite a few videos, then I'm happy to do a shout out. Yeah. I'm not a fan of people seeing my face or editing, but tutorials I love to do as long as no one sees my face. But that's the thing though, middle. People want to know who's teaching them. And that's the sort of thing that I found very, very difficult when I first started YouTube, which took me a long time to do video vlogs and lives. I don't even like looking in the mirror. I can't imagine people looking at me. Look, I've pretended to, like I said, I pretend to see my lives and my video vlogs as just a little rectangle thing. I know that sounds silly. Hat off to you, all of you, yes. Bye, everyone. Going to movies to see Wicked. Oh, enjoy. Have fun, Anna. Have too much fun. Really enjoy it. We'll catch you soon, honey. We'll catch you on Saturday if you're on. Fluffy relatable. You wouldn't believe how often I go to film and realize I have not looked in the mirror until I see my head in the camera and probably should have her. Oh, that happens. I've done that many times before. You have a beautiful face and you always look lovely. Oh, Laurie, she's so cute. Our Laurie. Oh, I know I have seen her. She's lovely. Laurie, you're an absolute sweetheart. You really are. And I like to say that you are the US version of me because you give a lot. You give a lot. Like, you're not one of these people who come on, the channel once every 7 weeks and say, here I am. I've just been missing because, no, you give a lot. You're always on and we appreciate that. We all do. Even people like us who just like to listen in the background, we appreciate that. I really do. Everything, and that's why we do shout outs for other YouTubers, crafting YouTubers, if you will, because we know how much work goes into it and we know what sort of the amount of work that you would put in it because you are on a lot. And, you're doing your work in the background as well. You've got other things to do and you've got family and you've got pets and you've got everything else. So, off with a hat, a little bow along the way. And so I like to put all my crafters up on a pedestal. I can't see why not. We all look after each other. So there you go. There you go. It's true. We look after it. I give credit to the crochet community. We are a great community. We really are. You can't fault us. No, you can't. We're just perfect and lovely. I love Mary's makeup tutorials. Oh, we've got to do one of those again, Fluffs. That time when I didn't have any makeup on, I'm going, and the tongue came out, that sort of thing. I'll have to do another one of those live. Just for fun. And I'm not shy to do that because I know you guys have seen me without makeup, so I really don't care. Especially when I play with the cat. I usually am, during the day, I don't usually wear makeup. I only wear it when I go out or when I do lives here. That's pretty much it. I don't wear makeup during the day at home. Why would I? Who's going to see me? The cat? She knows what I look like. She knows what I look like in the morning when the hair's like that. And the face is like this. When you walk around in the morning, you kind of, she knows. Water time, says Fluffy. Cheers. And I'm done with this game. I hate putting mascara on. Oh, the mouth goes like this, doesn't it? Your mouth goes really big when you put mascara on. I don't know why we do that. I just don't know why we do it. And it's an automatic reaction. You don't even see yourself doing it until you look in the mirror and you're like this. You're pulling a face. You think, why am I pulling this face? I'm trying to do mascara here. Cheers, everyone. Now, I have had makeup done when I was 21. No, I was younger than that. I was 19, 17. Oh, that was a long time ago. I was doing the receptionist course. And at that time, the receptionist course involved not just the reception, how to answer phones, do your typing. That's how it was in the old days. How to entertain clients. You had to learn how to do your coffees and your tea. You had to do all that jazz when you were doing receptionist 7 or 8 years ago. 30-something years ago. Anyway, so in that, they also taught us a little bit of deportment, how to sit, how to stand, how to walk, how to do our makeup and our nails. I had never, from that day, never worn makeup since before that day. And that day, they did my makeup, and I went, what is that face? Who is that? I couldn't even recognize myself at the time. And they did my nails as well. And I went home, and I remember my dad saying, what are you all dressed up for? But I was wearing my normal outfits. He goes, what are you all dressed up for? I said, oh, they did that at the school, at the training. He says, you're not always going to wear that, are you? It was a little bit overdone. They did have like silvers and greys on my eyelids. It was a little overdone. But it was fun to do. I did like the nail polish. That was fun. And I really wasn't one to wear a lot of makeup until a certain age. I remember when you went to the course, Auntie T's in the house. Hi, Auntie T. We haven't seen you for so long. She's such a busy girl, our Auntie T. Such a busy girl. You know what, Auntie T? Yes, you remember that? That course, Auntie T helped me get to that course too. I remember Auntie T paid for my transport to that course. Is that right? That's what you did, didn't you, Auntie T? Oh, you my little train card. And remember in those days, Teresa, we had to have the train ticket was like weekly or monthly or something like that. Totally different than the way it is now. Hi, Auntie T. So good to hear from you. Lovely to have you on. Middle says, I don't wear makeup. I never did before that either. Middle, yep. Dad's will tell. He was honest. Yes, give my dad credit, my late father credit. He was very honest, yeah. I sure did, Auntie T, yeah, you remember. But those were the good old days, Auntie T. Haven't life changed a lot? I don't know. I don't know where we're headed with life these days. Oh, she's such a whinger. I have a different opinion, but I appreciate it. Look, I wasn't grand lover of makeup at the time because I just didn't think it looked good on me. I had the boggle eyes, like really big eyes, and I just, in my opinion, didn't think it looked good on me at that time. But I think it was the colors they used. Having said that, it wasn't free because I paid for the course. I paid for the whole receptionist course. But they did do that as a freebie to let you know that when you are a receptionist, you don't just answer the phones, you don't just do your filing, and you don't just make coffees for the boss and your clients who walk in, your customers, whatever. You literally have to look good. You have to wear the right outfits. And I remember even when I went for a job interview at different places, I actually dressed for the occasion. And that's the way it used to be in the old days, like, 7 years ago. Because I'm only 29, of course, as we all know. Really can't get on. I couldn't even get away with saying I was 39 these days. All you need is a little lipstick, rouge, mascara, and eyeshadow. And I actually, Auntie T, I never wore eyeshadow. I wasn't one for eyeshadow. I never was. I was always just an eyeliner. And I think I bulked up the eyeliner. As I got older, I bulked up the eyeliner and bulked it and bulked it. And it just got bigger and bigger. And now I don't put as much on now. Not these days. Not these days. Not as much as I used to. Remember when lip liner became a thing? But back in the day, I know, first time I used lip liner, I thought, wow, doesn't it make the lipstick look great? But you know what? At our age, when we're 29, that is, we put lip liner on, the lipstick still bleeds. You were way too sweet. You're way too sweet. Oh, thanks, Laurie. She's so cute. Yeah, lip liner in the old days. It was a thing. It was a thing. And I remember because I used to do Mary Kay when the kids were little. And I remember when they brought out that spritzer, the makeup freshener. You just spray it. And I'm thinking, why are we spraying our makeup? We just put it all on. We start spraying and we're going to have dots everywhere. The foundation's going to have white dots everywhere. So I never use it. I used to hate it when people tell me to use it. So funny. Lip liner only never looked good. You always look fabulous. Oh, Laurie, I still use lip liner at times. Oh, do you? Oh, I don't use it. It makes me look like a clown. I've got the big lips. I want to go and do those big lips. Everybody does look like a duck. Ready? Hello, everyone. That would be terrible. I'm so naughty. You've missed it, Auntie T. We were talking just before about all the questions people want to ask me about crochet, and some of them, and I'm going to answer them in video, and I'm going to call it an interview with me, an interview with myself. You have small lips, okay? But I'm going to put these questions on a video, and I'm going to answer these questions. So hopefully I can get them all answered. I'm talking bright red. With no lip color, just a lip liner. Oh gosh, Fluffy. I almost never wear makeup, but mostly because I have neglected to look in the mirror. Look, 99% of the times I'm not wearing it. I only wear it when I do my lives and when I go out to family functions, yeah? Like on the weekend, I went and visit my daughter's in-laws, and, you know, I had to dress for the occasion for that, didn't I? I'm there putting this and putting that. It took me ages. I'd forgotten how long it takes to do up. It's easy to do down, but to do up, not so much. I almost never, we've done that already. Back when we were 27. I love it, Linda. Oh, we're having connection issues. Don't you love it when that happens? Yeah, back when we were 27. Well, it was only a couple of years ago for me. I don't know. How long's it been for you? Yeah, 2 years now. Yeah. Oh, by the way, for those of you whom are just entering in, we haven't. I have, you haven't. Pet toy, and there's a little sneak peek. Oh, that's it. A pet toy, Christmas toy for my cat. She gets a Christmas toy too, you know, my kitten. I actually have a crayon-like lipstick. Oh, that's hilarious. Crayon-like lipstick. Laurie says, my favorite thing is to make people laugh. So glad I could make you laugh, Fluffy. Yes. At 74, says Linda, makeup doesn't help much. It's a good thing you're only 29, Linda, right? It doesn't do much for us, does it, Linda, after a while? We try and we try, but you know what? I did see, I was watching a show last night, and there was someone that I knew from the past. I didn't personally know them, watched them on a movie, and her face did not look right. So she's done a little bit too much work. So yeah, I don't mind growing old gracefully and not doing too much work. I'll still always put makeup on. Probably won't do it as much as I do. Like, I've gone less on the eyeliner these days. It's less and less because the eyes are starting to look like Sylvester Stallone. I love Sylvester Stallone, but anyway, don't get lip filler because duck lips would be for real, like, you know. Hello, everyone. My name is Mary from Crochet Designs, and I'm a duck. How naughty am I, guys? I don't know how you put up with me. Seriously, don't know how you put up with me. Hey, guys, have you made our beautiful little snowman for your Christmas tree? The little snowman. Hey, look at the first one I created. It took me 4.5 hours to create this one. Look at the size of him. He's so little. There's my pinky. Half a pinky size or 3/4. But yeah, this is the guy that's going on the Christmas tree. Now, speaking of Christmas trees, we have to pop ours up right here, which will be not next week, maybe the week after. I'd like to get it up next week if I'm doing the tree skirt. If I get the tree skirt finished by Friday, then I will pop that Christmas tree. The bonus of the Christmas tree is when I'm recording, I don't need to have any words when I'm recording doing that, because, you know, I do that really fast. I muck around and pop it up there and it doesn't break, hopefully, like the last one did. A couple of years ago, I was in the middle of doing it and the leg broke in half and I went, what am I going to do now? So I just put sticky tape all over it to get me out of trouble for the video. And it was like that much sticky tape on top of it. And then the next year I bought another Christmas tree from the same place, the exact same tree. So hopefully that leg doesn't break. I don't know why I don't learn my lesson, but it's the only tree that's that small and fits between there and there. I needed to fit between there and there. So all of our fancy yarn, you know, the fancy yarn, some of it's going missing. Having said that, some of this brown yarn will be missing because I'm working on something for next year. What? I have to start this year. It's a very big project. Just saying. And I don't know if it'll be on the channel. We'll see. I'll try, but we'll see. Okay. They all end up looking the same. Yes, thank you, Fluffs. Just a bit of concealer to even out the skin tones. I'm going to need a jackhammer to even out the skin tones. Do you like that, Linda? To get in there. Water time, says Fluffy. The jackhammer. Mary's doing the makeup. I'm so naughty. Well, I get Botox for migraines, but it doesn't go where the lines in my face are showing my ripe old age at 29. I turn 29 again next Tuesday. Oh, Laurie, you've got to remind me, honey, so we can sing happy birthday for your 29th birthday again. Right now, I'm swearing if you what I mean. I'm swearing if you know what I mean. Swearing or sweating? It's both. You're probably doing both. Yeah, we need a jackhammer these days. Jackhammer? Do you like that? Jackhammer? So there you go. Mary's doing the makeup again. I'm so naughty. I don't know, guys. I really, 28,900 subscribers. By the way, it might be 900 and something now, but we hit that not long ago. Remember, guys, when we hit 30,000 subscribers, we will do a surprise. Achoo! Oh. Oh, knitting is when we sneeze here, Auntie T. Achoo, achoo. Well, knitting is good. I told my subscribers, Teresa, one day I have to do a knitting tutorial, but it'll have to be something small. Because if I have to do anything big, it'll take me 7 years. As you know, Auntie T, Auntie T knows I started knitting something when I was 15, never finished it. Might have been 17. Doesn't matter. I never finished it, and she ended up with the yarn. I gave her the yarn in the end. I gave her the whole project, and I think she took it undone. Oh, no. That was the second project. You got the red yarn, was it? The red one? The one that I had when I was younger was green. Or did you get the green one? We'll see. She'll tell us. I will, because you will be live on my Tuesday night for your Wednesday. You've got to tell me. Yes, you've got to tell me. Yes. But I don't want to take you away from your family. Laurie, I'll remind her, love it when she sings. I sing to anybody who's having a birthday. Yeah, that's right. I got the red yarn. That's right. Yes. And the red one was when I was, I was making that red one when you used to do tennis, Auntie T. Now, we're having a family chat here, guys. We're having a little family chat live. I also got the green as well. Yes, I took the green undone, or did I give you to take it undone? But I took it undone, or you took it undone, and I just said, forget it. I'm not knitting. But now that I'm a little bit older, like a few years older. Crickets. I might take up knitting, a little bit of knitting. Not a lot. I don't want to be knitting garments and blankies and all sorts of things. No, just something small. Like little booties for baby, a little beanie maybe, that sort of thing. Cute. Maybe a little cardigan. Okay, full jumpsuit, a blanket, the outfits. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I also got the green. Yes, we got that. My hubby works graveyard shifts and we're celebrating on Saturday. Anyways, oh, Laurie, you go, girl. It's a bit like my birthday next year. I've had some interesting news for my birthday of next year. I think my son's not going to be in Melbourne. So it's going to be a very interesting. I'm not happy. He doesn't have a choice, but we'll talk about that another time. But I will probably be celebrating it another day like you. Yep. I want to try knitting socks, says Linda. Nice. Teresa says, don't forget you also gave me some other colours and I made a blanket out of them for when your daughter was born. Oh, it's a long time ago. Not really, because, we won't talk about age. That age number always comes up, doesn't it, guys? Yes. Yes, a long time. It's 1:37 a.m. here, and I must go to bed. Good night, Mary and friends. Nifty, good night. Thank you very much for your questions that you gave me today, Nifty. I love them. I cannot wait to do that silly video. It's going to be a serious video on one interview and a silly video on the other, or serious at the beginning and silly at the end. We'll see. We'll see how I go, yeah? I would like to use my K Achu machine to make socks. Oh, you've got one of those. You're not going to believe this, Laurie. When I moved into the first house that I lived in, I ended up with one of those machines and I ended up giving it away. How silly was I? Someone left it in the house and I just gave it away. It was so silly. I should have kept it. But anyway, never mind. Good one, Laurie. I know, right? Good one. But to be fair, I will be doing some knitting on the channel. And you guys, look, the very first time I did anything yarn related live was actually knitting by mistake, because I remember I found my knitting needles. It was in the other room? Doesn't matter. I found them on the side somewhere and I said, here's the box of knitting needles. And I took the lid off and I pull out knitting needles. I said, I can knit. Do you want to see? And they said, yes. So I started knitting and then I realized I hadn't even crocheted live. What am I doing knitting live? And I did a little bit of knitting live. It was cute. Yeah, my son had surgery today. He's fine. Made him that hat bonnet thing. Oh, that's good. I'm so glad he's fine. I believe I have that machine. Oh, do you, Teresa? Oh, that's great. How come you don't use it? They're not. Look, they're only good for that one thing. It doesn't work for everything. Is that right, knitters? Please tell me. Please confirm. Please confirm. I believe there is a crocheted machine out there, by the way, Teresa. They only sell them to the factory-made people. And you've probably seen a few crocheted items on the shelves this year and last year. And if you look carefully at them, they're really thin, flimsy things. They look like sewing, but they're actually crocheted by those big machines. So they're out there. Not impressed. Not impressed at all. Because it's really difficult to have a machine crochet. It's really difficult to do that. I'd rather use my knitting needles. I mean, you know what, Auntie T, and it's all about you doing it yourself. And it's all about saying, oh, I made that for you, or I made that for me. It's all about you doing it yourself, for yourself, about your achievement, not a machine's achievement, yeah? I've made amigurumi and hats on the machine, Laurie. Very sad. You've hurt my heart. Not really. If I had a machine, I'd use it. It's the fun of making it, I know. And I think the thing with crochet as well, not so much knitting, with crochet, it's really hard to get a machine to make crochet, because crochet is all about making knots. When you first started, you started making, not everyone, but most people first started making finger knitting. That's crocheting. Put the yarn over, pull the loop over, put the yarn and pull. And that's what you do. It's all about making knots. With knitting, it's still about making knots, but if you lose a stitch with knitting, it all pulls undone. Crochet doesn't all pull undone. You don't lose all of your work. You only lose that one stitch. You can pop it back on the hook and start again, yeah? Because it's all knotted, yeah? I usually have to do a combo of machine and crochet, though, to make it look good. I've actually knitted 3 sweater vests in the last 3 months and just started another one. You go, girl. But I tell you what, there is something I do want to do, and I should have asked earlier, forgot to ask. I want to hear from you guys if you want to do this. We're going to make a project on the channel, whether it's a sweater vest or a jumper or a vest or something small even. We're going to do half crochet and half knitted. Maybe a full sweater all knitted and crochet sleeves, or a full sweater all crocheted and knitted sleeves. I think I'd like to do that. I'd like to do something like that. And I've just got a yes from Fluffy. Is there anyone else who would love to see something like that? Because I would really love to do that. I've been looking at, and the reason I'd love to do it, to be fair, I did see someone at the Australian Sheep and Wool Show of this year that just passed in July. I saw someone wearing a sweater, all knitted, and the sleeves were crocheted. And I thought, oh my gosh, I want that sweater. I want that sweater. And I thought, oh, that would be such a good tutorial. It's just that I don't know how to knit this part. I suppose I could if you're knitting just straight up and then knitting there and then knitting there, just leaving a space for the neck, and the back can just be one full piece. But with knitting work, you actually kind of have to, work on how to shape your sleeve edges and things like that. Are you going to knit the armbands and neckband? Well, see, that's the thing, Auntie T. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do yet. It's something that's on the cards. I was stewing over it since July. I've been wanting to talk about it on the channel, and we just thought about it. Made me think about it now. Yes, that sounds great. Oh, Tina C. This is Tina C US, not Tina C. No, this is Tim Tam Tina, Aussie Tina. There's 2 Tina C's on the channel, Auntie T. Oh, by the way, Tina C, Auntie T's my sister. One of them. There's 3 of them, and she's one of them. So yes, Tina C is Tim Tam Tina. The other Tina has a full name, Tina Hooked something, Crochet something. That's how I remember it. So Tim Tam Tina is what I call her because she's Aussie Tina. We got nicknames. It's not my fault. There's 2 Tina C's. What could I do? I had to work it out. It was either do that or numbers, and I don't like doing numbers. Tim Tam Tina. No, Aussie Tina. Yes, you're Aussie Tina. We got it, Tina. I worked it out because the other Tina has Tina Hooked something. You're Tim Tam Tina. That's your name, you know, Tina, right? If we ever met in person, I would call you Tim Tam. Hi, Tim Tam. I'll try not to get too close because I love Tim Tams and I don't want to eat you. That's right, she says. Oh, that's right, she says. So yes. So Tina, Tim Tam, I'm calling you Tim now. Tina, you've missed out on a very interesting live. We've had questions on our live. These are questions that you're going to ask me, and I'm going to do an interview on the channel, an interview with me. And I'm getting the questions from you. And I've had questions like, where is your favorite place to buy yarn? I've had all sorts of, it's all crochet related questions, yeah? You could ask the other one, a chew one if you like, but it's all crochet related questions. So if you've got a question, anyone on the channel right now has a question on the live and you want to ask me about crochet, ask me. I won't answer it now. It's going to be on the video. So get excited. I come on late, but I can't stay long. That's all right, honey. Getting dinner ready. I should be doing that too. Tina, that's a cute name, Tim Tam. Yes, I know, right? I would love to meet in person. Oh, we could do that one day. Do you ever get to the Australian Sheep and Wool Show in Bendigo? Because if you do, this is what I say to people. If anyone gets to the Australian Sheep and Wool Show in Bendigo, I would be happy to meet you there. There are places where you can sit down and have a coffee. There is a whole venue thing. You can go in there. It's not like an overly fancy venue. It's like a hall, and you go in there and you sit down and you have a sandwich and coffee. When is the video? I haven't decided yet. A couple of weeks maybe. You've got plenty of lives. You've got today's live and every other live for the next week and a half to think of questions. And if you can't think of them and forget them on the live, you can always send them to me privately via Instagram and via Facebook. Make sure they're private messages, or you can leave them in a comment section of this video, any one of my videos in the future. Yeah. No, I haven't done that yet. Maybe one day. Look, there are other ways to meet up. If you're ever in Melbourne, please let me know. If you're ever local and you want to meet up, let me know. Get up a crochet session. All right, so I want to tell everyone right now, it's been 1 hour and 43 minutes that I've been If there is anything you want to ask me that you haven't asked me, silly questions about, it could be serious questions. Some of them are quite serious. What's your favorite? What was it? Some of them are serious, but some of them are silly. Some of them are fun. What do you like least? Weaving in ends, yarn splitting, or frogging? Okay. What is your favorite stitch? What crochet channels do you like to watch? Have you ever thought of opening your own craft or yarn store? Look, there's been some great questions. Some of them are naughty. What was Middle's one? Middle's one was, the naughty one was, have you crocheted in the shower? Or have you crocheted in the bathroom? Middle, very naughty girl. So any questions that you have, please don't hesitate to Let me know. What was something you made that you don't like, but you didn't frog it? Oh, there's a few of them. Oh, Linda. Ooh. Ooh. She's starting to do the oh, here we go. Yours is there. Oh, let's put that in blue. This is a question. What is something you made, don't like, but didn't frog? Yeah, there's been a few. I'll give you the main one. I'm still tempted to frog it. Don't you love it? She's so naughty. When you hear it, you'll think, oh, okay, I got you, but didn't frog. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah. Gotcha. So there you go. Oh. I have knitted and crocheted while cooking. Oh, I've done that. I've done that many times before. Wow, we're on long today. It's almost 1 a.m. We've been on since 11 p.m. I know. I was about to say thank you for joining us, guys. It's time for me to head off. I've got to cook dinner. I want to have a cuddle with the kitten, as you do, and I think it's time for me to head off. No. Don't forget, guys, you can join us on Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. Melbourne, Australia time. Marry that up with your country. We do live antics. You get to choose a colour combination of the very next 12 projects of Christmas. Yeah. We've already got 7 done. 7 done. Might have 6 done, but I've got the 7th one done. And we hope to get the rest of them done by the Christmas time, fingers crossed. The other ones here are a little bit small anyway, but the big one is the tree skirt, which someone chose on the weekend. Beverly chose on the weekend, so we're going to have to work hard on that. But in the meantime, I want to thank everyone for joining me. Don't forget, I have frogged our late father's vests and use the crochet. See you all next time. Oh, that's a good idea. Use the crochet. That's really good. Good idea, Auntie T. I want to see you all on Saturday morning or when you can join me. My name is Mary. This is always Wow Crochet Designs, and I will catch you all soon. Try to be good, yeah? Bye all.